Again, a drop of 54%. So maybe a lot of you guys jumped in some of these areas that like, let me buy now. But the market keeps on going down, right? So that's why try not to time it. It's like the stock market. Don't try to time these things. Hello, mis amigos. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're looking to buy or sell your condo anytime soon here in the Seattle area, you came here to the right place because I'm about to give you the latest data from the Northwest MLS in regards to the condo market for January 2026. Now, if you're looking for the data for single-family residential homes or your regular home, I did that video last week. You can find it right here in my playlist on this channel. And if you saw it, you might recall that I told you that the market for 2026 has started just like, well, it started and ended for 2025. The amount of closed transactions year over year for January 2026 for both single-family residential homes and condos dropped by as much as 7%. In regards to the amount of, or the median sales price during that same period, it dropped by 3%, but when we separate the condos from those numbers, just condos alone, the median sales price dropped year over year by as much as 13%. And when we talk about active inventory, remember, we saw all of 2025 inventory just continue to rise. Well, for January 2026, year over year, it rose by as much as 21% for the condo market. It rose not as much, but it did rise just, well, pretty close to it at 15%. Coming up, because I know you have things to do, I'm trying to move on here. Julian, move on. I'm going to give you the data for King County, Seattle, the Eastside, and the one area of King County you saw the biggest, this one's drastic drop in regards to the median sales price year over year. You're going to love this area. Hey, quickly, before I show you that data, greatly appreciate you subscribing and liking my channel. So let's start it off with King County. Now, again, we're doing year over year, 2025, 2026, January condo market. Amount of new listings, 846. Compared to 12 months prior is an increase over 1%. Now, this is going to really stand out. The month prior, remember, 846 in January. In December, that number was 284. Now, if you're not too sure why that is, well, remember, December is really slow in real estate. If I'm looking to sell a property, I'm not doing it in December because your buyers, people you want to buy your home, are distracted with the holidays. So they waited for the new year. Everything is behind them as far as distractions. So they put it on the market. So 846, not too surprising there. The increase. Amount of closed sales, remember I said things drop in the condo market in both sectors, single family residential condos and condos. Amount of units sold, closed rather, 287. The month prior was 409. Again, it's seasonal, as much as 24%. That's a big, big drop. Days on market, 64. 12 months prior is 51%, an increase of 25%, but the month prior is also 51. It's always going to be higher in the condo market because condos are less desirable. Not because they suck or they're disgusting. No, because not a lot of people want to deal with HOA dues. I think they're not bad. You just got to make sure that your home association is taking care of things and there's plenty of money in the reserves. Anyways, median sales price, 515, decreased by as much as 60%. Again, no shock there. That was the market as buyers still trying to see where the market is going to see if they want to jump in. Month prior, that number was 538. And lastly, I'll show you month supply of inventory of homes for sale. It grew by as much as 15% year over year. 3.2 is your months of inventory. Now move on to the Seattle sector. This is Seattle, what the Northwest MLS considers to be Seattle. Does not include Shoreline and not quite White Center. I know you got things to do. I'm moving. Anyways, here we go. Median sales price, 557. The month prior, 555. A difference of really 2,000. So again, softening numbers, yes, good, not bad, but nothing drastic what we saw in 2025. That's the way, again, 2026 has started. Decreased by as much year over years by as much as 19%. Total actives, we see 765. The month prior was 604. So again, I want to sell my home. I'm not doing it in December. I want to do it in January. Increased by as much year over year by as much as 22%. Amount of units sold was 142. The month prior was 200. Again, same pattern. I don't be repetitive, but I want to make sure you understand this, what we're doing here. Decreased slightly over 1%. Months of inventory, 5.39. 12-month prior was 437. Okay? Now, moving on to the east side. Now, the east side, this is all the east side according to Northwest MLS. Way up there, Highway 2, kind of goes to Leavenworth, but is not part of what the Northwest MLS considers being the east side. Here are numbers for the most expensive area, one of the most expensive areas, I think, in the entire United States, right? Median sales price for a condo is $628,000. Month prior was $741,000, decreased year over year by as much as 15%. Total actives, you're not surprised, by as much as 22%. The month prior, that was 347, continues to rise. Inventory continues to rise, which is great. Buyers, what do you want? I know some of these prices are way out of your league, especially when we're talking single-family residential homes, but might want to consider condos. Again, if the HOAs run well, I think it's a good opportunity. Amount of sold, I think actually 92, 122 the month prior, decreased by as much as 30%. And months of inventory, 4.61. How about that? Look at the huge increase right there, considered to what it was 12 months prior. Now, like I told you at the top of the video, I'm going to show you the one area in Seattle that had the biggest drop. And this one's massive in regards to the median sales price with at least, let's say, 20 active listings. That's how I picked it out from the area of King County. That's an area that a lot of you guys love. I love it. And I always say that. There's not that many areas that around the Pacific Northwest that I say, maybe there's one or two of them. If you want to, throw me a little text, I might tell you what it is, okay? The area would be Juanita. It's Area 600. Juanita, Woodinville. Of course, you're like, oh yeah, I think so. Chateau Saint Michel is right here. Now, I'm gonna let you know something. Here's a community of townhomes called River Run. Very nice, okay? And there's another on the other side of Chateau Saint Michel, and it's called Heritage Farms. Nice townhomes. Why do I bring that up? Guys, remember, when the market says these are the condo, when I tell you it's condo numbers, condos is not just, building full of condos like we're used to seeing, right? Downtown Seattle, downtown Bellevue. Condos are also, townhomes are considered also condos. And that's what River Run and that's what Heritage Farms is. They're townhomes. They're considered condos because there is an HOA. Anything with an HOA is considered a condo. That's why it skews some of these numbers, okay? So here is the one area with the biggest drop. Median sales price year over year, drop of 54%, okay? $482,500 the median sales price for January 2026. Again, a drop of 54%. So maybe a lot of you guys jumped in some of these areas that like, let me buy now. But the market keeps on going down, right? So that's why try not to time it. It's like the stock market. Don't try to time these days. However, you're looking to hold on to a property, whether it's a condo, single-family residential homes, for a long time, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, yeah, the market will go up. It always has. Historically, always goes up. But if you're looking to buy and maybe sell in 2 years, don't do it. Don't do it. It's just my opinion, right? Okay, so the month prior, that number was $820,000. Woo! A lot of people losing some value there in their homes. Total active listings by as much as 82. 72 was the month prior. Again, same trend. So you see a decrease by as much as 15%. We're looking here. Pending sales, drop of 45%. Again, this is seasonal, guys. Units sold, you see 28. 29 was a month prior. And then you see months of inventory, 293, 2 months or 3 months worth of inventory, 331. Now, guys, remember, the job numbers came out yesterday, the day before, and they were a lot better, almost 3 times better than what some of the experts predicted. So what does that mean? So we're hoping that what it means is that maybe we'll have a rate cut and help a lot of you buyers, but we're not sure yet. I think you've heard me say it continuously that I am a super optimist, and I believe the second quarter might be pretty good for a lot of you buyers and hopefully for a lot of sellers out there. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you think things are going to continue to go down? I'd love to know. And by the way, if there's an area that you want to know more about, you want to know the numbers, whether it's single-family residential homes, or condos, let me know, and I gladly put it in my next video. Guys, good luck and be safe out there.